After the conversation with the Red Cross representative, we passed a group of new refugees. They were being registered by the civil authorities. Miss Marshall chose not to set up her cameras and film in this open area. Instead, she and her crew maneuvered into a partly enclosed space used as a storage area for wheelbarrows and the like. The dilapidated fence had chicken wire on the bottom and a few strands of barbed wire on top to discourage theft. Our crew filmed the ITN people as they maneuvered into this area through a hole in the broken-down fence. Then we followed, and both crews set up within the enclosure, filming the refugees wandering around outside. Our reporter, Mr. Bozanic, talked to some of the refugees.
Jedor, ja mislim, ovdje možete živjeti, jer nije bilo baš to.
Bilo, mora se živjeti. Što pamet
Nije želili da živimo i dalje. Želili bi da živimo i dalje, da ne idemo s svojih ognjišta.
Someone in front of the crowd of refugees said, "Here, this one speaks English," pointing to Mr. Mehmed in the overalls. Penny Marshall had set up her cameras behind barbed wire. She was in position. Now she searched the crowd for that perfect look. She wanted a star for her story, the story she would sell the world. You will see her conversation with Mehmed from our camera's angle once again. To make it clearer this time, here's a little diagram showing the position of the two crews. The ITN people are the blue circle on the left, we're the red circle on the right. Because the film crews were a yard apart, we filmed the same shots from a slightly different angle. Sometimes we filmed the ITN people as well. Miss Marshall is interviewing Mehmed.
Hello.
My name is Mehmed.
Mohammed. How did you come to be here? What happened?
I think it's very fine. Nothing wrong, but it's very hot.
You sleep outside?
No, inside. No. It's very
kind.
Very.
How did you come here? Are you a fighter?
With the bus.
You came voluntarily. Are you a fighter?
No.
You came to your house and took you?
Yes.
You feel safe here?
I think it's very safe, but it's very hot. Other things, it's very hot.
This man is very thin.
Yes, very thin, but I think all the people is not the same. No, I think it's a refugee camp, right. Not the prison.
If you wanted to get on a bus to Banja Luka, could you do that?
I think it depends on the legal government.
Depends on the civil
You
government.
cannot leave. You cannot leave here.
No, not now. I think it's not the prison. It's not the prison. It's the refugee camp. Simple.
Where do you want to go?
I still home. I still have one.
To create the proper image of a death camp, Marshall only had to overcome 3 problems. First problem, barbed wire was nailed only above the chicken wire. Because the barbed wire was nailed on the refugees' side, it was obvious they were on the outside of the enclosure, free. This problem could not be entirely solved. Therefore, it was crucial to make a diversion, to make the picture so horrifying people would not notice. Unfortunately for Marshall, Ms. Dykeman had a keen eye. Fikret Alic was the main diversion. Mr. Alic, whom you see here, was thin, and his chest and rib cage had a deformed appearance due to a childhood disease. The second problem, the storage area was packed with wheelbarrows. The fence was largely made of chicken wire, with only a few strands of barbed wire on top, hardly the image of a death camp. Third problem, the enclosed area was small. The result, each camera crew kept shooting pictures, including the other. We filmed Marshall, her people filmed us. Since Marshall wanted her pictures to look like a daring scoop, these images had to be edited out. Marshall solved the second and third problem using what we call a mask. Give me the lower mask. Upper, right, left. Allow us to demonstrate how Marshall doctored the pictures to make them suitable for use by newspapers and magazines. We'll illustrate by repeating the process. Stop on those two. Now give me a still shot. Now give me the Nouvelle Observateur underneath. Notice the difference in the camera angles. Remember, their crew was shooting more to the left, which is why our camera picked up 3 men where their camera picked up 2. Let's go back to the live picture. Do the doctoring the way they have done it. Go to the guy in the blue shirt. Stop. Give me the right mask, please. Blow it up. Now add the fellow on the right, the one in black and white. Now kill the color on the blonde one. Now fade out. That's it. Fade out with the short zoom lens. Move our picture back, and below give me the Nouvelle Observateur picture. Blow up Nouvelle Observateur. Scan. Compare. Bingo. One Nazi nightmare. Give me the live picture again, the shot where they push Fikret towards Penny. The right and left mask. Upper and lower. Blow it up. Now they give us Humanité Dimanche.
Daj živu sliku.
Give me the live picture again. Upper and lower. The left and right mask. Blow it up. Give me the magazine Novo with Welt's picture. After the report was aired, magazines started to compete as to who could publish the most appalling pictures, and so they added their own editing. The entire Western media got in on the act. Let's create a few photographs. Deform space. Warp the people. Take the color off. Take the color off. The spin doctors of this world still didn't trust their readers to get the message, so they made it perfectly clear. They added World War II Nazi concentration camp snapshots, complete with real barbed wire.
Kulu I pravu bodljikavu žicu.
But Fikret is a sick man because of the terrible injuries he sustained in the detention camps. He's an invalid now, unable to work and often racked by pain.
In the heart of Europe, thousands of Arab fighters.
Jasno pokazuje da je bivši predsjednik BiH Alija Izetbegović znao za odred.
Allahu Akbar!
Here we see a Bosnian Serb being interrogated. We see him later partially beheaded.